Hello, this is Jeff Geiger, Grants Coordinator at Lane ESD with a presentation for counselors and coordinators of the Elementary and Secondary Counseling Grant on how to create a streamlined calendar and time tracking system that accounts for the 4 time domains recommended by the American School Counseling Association of guidance curriculum, responsive services, system support, and student planning. So the first thing you're going to need is a Google account. If you have one, feel free to use the account that you have. If you don't, it's very easy to create one. I have a link in the message I sent you. You just go here, come up with a name, and create your account. Then, once you've done that, this will be basically your default view for your account. It's a pretty standard view. You'll see I am chock full of reminders for my calendar, which can be great or incredibly irritating depending on if you want the notifications, so you can turn those on or off. That is further explained in a separate calendar tutorial. But this is where you'll get to your calendar at this top bar here. So let's go to the calendar. This is what my calendar looks like. You will see it is already populated with a number of activities, and you will see the activities are all coded, and this becomes very important. So GC is guidance curriculum, RS responsive services, SS system support, and SP student planning. So you'll see all those codes in here. I'll just show you really quickly how to create an event. So you can kind of create an event over here, or you can just toggle it on your calendar. So I'll say this is going to be guidance curriculum. So again, very important. GC will be our code and a colon, and we'll say second step presentation to Miss Allen. And I'm going to go to edit event just to get a little bit more detail here. I'm going to turn it green. I'm not going to put any more, maybe it'll be fun, of course. You can add guests. You can do all sorts of things here. More in the calendar tutorial. I'm not going to dive in. But I will go to, I'll show you this, to repeat events. This can save you a lot of time, especially as you're first building your calendar, so you don't have to put things in every week. You can have repeats weekly. Let's say this happens every Friday. And that way this event will repeat for me, and I don't have to keep populating it. So I should say this is going to be the steepest part of the learning curve here. So give it a little time, and I think that you will find that the calendar is very useful. So I'm going to go ahead and save this event. It will pop up here. There we go. There's my event that I've newly added. And that's what you're going to want to do. So before you populate your calendar, don't worry about getting it perfect. I just want to know you've made it this far. So go ahead and share it with me. The way you share a calendar is you go over here to your calendar, click on that arrow there, go to share this calendar, and this way, please again, share it with me. This is my email here. But you can enter any email here, your administrator, other counselors, whoever you want to share this calendar with. So go ahead and share the calendar as soon as you get it established. Then go ahead and populate it. And at the end of your week, so when everything is done, the pattern I would encourage everyone to get in is to, on Friday or Thursday, if you only have a 4-day week, sit down and look at your calendar and see if it matched up. See if what you forecast actually happened, and then retroactively go back and make whatever adjustments you need to make. If you didn't end up doing that presentation, go ahead and change that. Change something to whatever it is you did, so that your calendar on the end of the week reflects accurately what you did that week. Now, here comes the fun part. So once your calendar is accurate, you've got it set up. You've got your Gmail account, you've got your calendar, you've got it populated, you've shared it with the people you need to share it with. Now you want to create your timesheet. So we're going to use this program called G-Time Report. Excellent program. And you're going to go ahead and click this, log into your Google account, granted access. There you go. Now you're going to want to check the calendar you want it to access. Don't worry about these two. And then you're going to want to pick your period. So let's go ahead and pick this week. So we're going to look at this week, the 14th to the 18th. And this will be checked, which we want, but we also need to check merge similar items. That is what is going to allow these codes to be effectively incorporated into the report that we're going to generate. Now here we go down to either create Excel report or Excel 2007 report, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and hit that to create your report. Open your report to wherever it has downloaded from. And there you have it. You've got yourself an entire report broken down by the day of the week. and by category. So you can see kind of, again, not by title, you'll have the information in your calendar, but you can see by category what you've done. And you can see how much you did any given day. So 6 hours Monday, 5 hours on Tuesday, etc. This is the part that's really exciting, is down here you can see that you've got your domains and they're all tallied up. Now, you'll see here I have something important and unknowable. And the reason I have that is if something that you haven't coded at some point gets into this calendar, then it will pop up separately from all these codes. And then you're going to either need to go back to your calendar and make that adjustment and generate a new report, or you can just take care of it yourself. But either way, if you've done it right, you'll have probably 4 of these categories here. We'll go ahead and incorporate this one just to show you. And now you can take advantage of some of Excel's capabilities. And one of the best ones for this, I think, is go ahead and create a chart. So you can say, let's go ahead and create this. And there you have a clear snapshot of how you spent your time this week. And you can compare that to kind of what your goals were. And if you click up here, you can see it by percentage. You can say, okay, I was supposed to spend 30 to 40% doing guidance curriculum. I did pretty well there. You can look at how you did with responsive services, etc. And so this chart, again, optional, but it's a great way, I think, to track this and see it very cleanly. And then I'm going to ask you for your records to go ahead and save a copy of this. And you'll get a great title here, very easy time report from the 14th to the 18th. Go ahead and save that and keep that for your records to track it yourself, and in case we have a grant audit or for the evaluator, you'll have a nice record every week of how you spent your time. And this is my approach to merging calendars and time tracking in a way that is hopefully not cumbersome to all of you. So that about covers it, and if you've got that down, you should be ready to blast off.